I mean, let's talk about that. Obviously, you and Kelly Madden got to face Danny Luna and Jody Threatin in a TNA Explosion match, in the kind of not so not in your backyard a little bit of in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Talk about that, your experience and your main takeaways from TNA.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was a really great experience. And I'm really not just saying that. Everyone was so great at TNA. I would love to be back there. I think it's literally the perfect environment. Everyone was so welcoming and so understanding, and it was cool, It's like it's Philly, like people knew me, which is
Yeah.
awesome. And just being able to know that, this 3 minutes that I had, it was very special to me. I don't take it for granted. I don't ever take it for granted. I am such a grateful person, and I work on gratitude, and it's not just like me talking out of my butt, like I really am grateful for these opportunities because they're far and few between, but they're also often. So
Yes.
it's a really weird dynamic in wrestling right now because it's like sometimes you feel like it's not in reach, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, I have this opportunity. Um, and that's what they always say, like to always be ready because you just don't know. And I would love to go back there. I'm confident that maybe I will one day. And everybody was great, even the Hardys. I got a big hug from Matt. It made my whole day. You know.
You talk about it's an opportunity, obviously, to get some great exposure and wrestle some, contracted talent, but it's also a
Yeah.
learning opportunity. You're surrounded by all these vets like the Hardys, Gail Kim, Tommy Dreamer, all a lot of these vets. Did you have a chance to pick anyone's brain backstage, whether it was a TNA talent or producer at all?
Yeah, so Gail was fantastic. She was right hands on with everything. Watched the match, went over the match with us. And just having her expertise alone was like the coolest thing in the world. Just in the sense of because she's so damn good and so damn smart, and
Yeah.
just watching her growing up, and just knowing that her input was like the best input I could have had all night. Um, and just in general, everybody was just so like people were all watching backstage. You had a couple people come up to me and say, "It was great, you did good." And again, our job is to sell. My job is to make you look good. And I really do my absolute best to do that. Um, and even Jody and Danny too were great with feedback and helping us out and being very welcoming. It was just a great experience. It really was. Like I love TNA. It's just amazing.